sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. And off we go from downtown Indy. And a decent return there. They'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. And for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Packers.
Let's go now. Next punt.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Gun is Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5.
Third and 6.
Third and 6.
Shotgun now for Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
Incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 2.
Ready, set.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. As this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Jacobs. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Ready, set.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Colts nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
That's good.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up
ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Jones. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6.
Here's Jones to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
Taylor.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70 Lion.
Jones. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Michael Pittman.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Here's
line.
Love to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 36-yard
Throwing
line.
is Love. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
We'll go play action with Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
52 blue. Ready?
Here's Love. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time.
It's now 2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Rolling to the left. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Now Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. That one is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Abdullah now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious.
Let's go now.
Take the handoff. Now Jones. He'll step up and run this.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Shaq. 70.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
To throw is Jones. Oh, a loose football.
great defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 ready.
Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
50. Set.
To throw is Love. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Goal, Green Bay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs! Touchdown, Green Bay! We had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
That's Pierce in motion.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
To throw, it's Jones. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Come on, set. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. 45, right. Set, go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. That's caught! And a critical tackle there. You're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Anthony Gould now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over first.
The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard
He was
line.
brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
This 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Big Grover Stewart in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Willis. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Willis now to throw. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready?
A A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
Throwing Willis. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard
From
pickup.
the 25, here's second and 3.
At the 25-yard line.
On the run, it's Wilson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up
It's
on
a
third
gain of
down.
3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Wilson, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go, set. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Ready,
They'll go. It's Boyd. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
We hear the term
29
RPO
yard
so
line.
often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's Abdullah. A big hole inside the 20. And he will score. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Colts. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Colts are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both teams
to kick
ready
off
to
for
go once more
Indianapolis.
as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And left side. It's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big-time play for the Packers.
That's good.
42 yards.
First down.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
A run here with Wilson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Willis. And he'll take this one in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Packers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lucas Van Ness in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. They'll run Abdullah. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought
3rd
down
and a long way to go.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing now from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Willis. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Here we go.
Throwing is Willis. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
To Josh Riley.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now Willis. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pick
14
up
yards.
14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now.
Willis. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. That's into traffic, but taken in.
Complete to Anthony Gould.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Ashton Doolin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's
going to be 3rd.
and
They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Wilson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, here's Wilson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
And it brings up 3rd.
Willis to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Ready. 19.
Wilson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Taken down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Willis now to throw. They'll try to hit him with... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have got it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
The previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man, it's Ogletree. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down by Javon Bullard. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw.
At the 35-yard line.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Come on, ready.
A carry here for Wilson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with Wilson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to nothing.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Ready,
Brings up
break.
3rd and 2.
Ready. Pat to 60. Pat. Ready. Hut.
Throwing Willis. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Packers offense ready to take over once more. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. He'll run. It's Wilson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.